What is going on, guys? It is Rexsi here. Today we are back with another 1v1 Rex ADZ Duel. Now today we gotta start. We gotta get on it. We gotta go. We gotta finish these videos. We've got, I don't know, like 16 days or something to how much? Ah, damn it! I closed Charlie's chat. We've got very little time to finish the ADZ series. I want to finish it before Season 5 starts because I've got a lot of ideas and things and other projects I'd like to get started on during the season, and as I learn and adapt to the new map and stuff, there's a lot of things that I'd like to do, and I'd like to have this done before then to get this off my chest and, you know, have it finished before end of the season. Oh my god, look at that ping. Whoa, 26. Yo, of course, on the god, that ping hardly even matters. Okay, I just froze. They call me Deathwalker. You guys watch Worlds? Ooh, that stuff was so hype, man. Osiris Expo was so much fun. What relic do we want against Hades? I think horrific. Because I got big balls. Let's go. Let's do it. Whatever. In all honesty, a beats would probably be more worth. But as Osiris, I'm not sure if it would be super reliable. Not having an escape and stuff like that. Half the time I need to commit. And I'm going to be building so tanky and have so much damage. I probably should have went Hog if anything, actually, because I've got just so much pressure. I want to fight him as much as I can in the early waves, because I can sustain him so hard if he went through 2 Bancrofts, which he did, and he didn't go the other bots. Oh my god, he's gonna regret this today. Keep in mind, this is also my first game back since Osiris Expo. Yeah, so about that sustain thing, I lied. Yeah, standing in wave was probably not the play. It just poked me out too hard. But when he doesn't have waves, I can just bully the crap out of him. I didn't take aggro, so I don't think you can get the whole wave. Okay, disengage. Nice, I got that minion. Come on! Damn it, so close. Yeah, so as you can see, he's slowly running down the health. He does have a little bit of sting because of Bancrofts, like I said. But I wouldn't say as much as me. I just my god. Yeah, he's dead as fuck here though. I really gotta change this announcer pack. I always say I'm going to, and I always forget. You feel me? Ah! What? This man's juking me! It's not even fair. What? His ass is juking me in there. Okay, let's go back and get some boots here. Normally, I'm not a big fan of going into Ninja Tabi, but you know what? It's technically better, I'd say. I need to start building a little more Realm and stuff. But yeah, Osiris Expo was fun. Watching United win was, oof, it was so hype. Just being on the stage, or being in the arena, as it happened, with all my friends. Body blocks. No! Wow, that did.
Wow, you're bad.
Yeah, alright. Listen, you don't have to remind me. Yeah, well, I got the blue. Damn, dude. I went for the 1. I tried to predict him. Okay, alright. I went for the 1, tried to predict him. I was off, and then I was gonna go for the 2. I didn't think that Phoenix shot. Who would have known a Phoenix shot would do that much damage at level 6? Okay, yeah, that was more my bad than anything. But you know what? It's whatever. I'm cool with it. I'm having fun. As long as I'm having fun, you know? Who cares even, you know? These minions are so spread apart, man. I feel so rusty. I feel so off my game right now. It's gonna take me a hot minute before I'm back into it. Only take me a few games, if anything, maybe a few casual games. Something that I've also needed to do for a very long time, which is kind of a given, is get used to instant casting. As most of you know, I only play normal casting, which makes kind of like, you know, it makes sense on ADCs and stuff, but when I'm playing gods, that would, you know, it would makes no sense not to. Okay. Oh, no way I can fight that, I just realized. Please don't kill me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, not as tanky as I thought it was. Going Thorns doesn't really make much sense to me. Instant casting, I'm thinking of starting a new series. There's a lot of things I want to do next season, a lot of plans that I plan on doing, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video, just because the A to Z series I like to focus more on what's going on in the game, for the most part. Just be a little more try-hard, and, you know, focused. Better quote-unquote commentary. This chair is so low. Oh, there we go, holy crap. Never mind. Now it's too high. Ah! But yeah, lots of plans for the next season. No, come on, man. The auto, you just gave me that, eh? That was weird. He just dropped it to 1 HP and then disengaged. Okay, I thought he said, why wouldn't he ult me there? Can't pick up the red. No big deal though. God, his poke on the tower is absurd. Alright, let's get back here. I kind of expected to win the early game, which is odd. Shoguns. It's got a nice bit of CCR, which will help with the sphere. Normally I don't like building it, just because, you know, only 40 protection, that's very easily shreddable. But, I mean, in this scenario it might be a little better, especially the attack speed. I don't have very much power, which is kind of a bit of an issue, is probably why I'm not doing enough damage to keep up with them here. I'm just so used to having, warrior tubby rather than ninja. I'm not really just familiar with how I should be playing. Just more of a learning thing than anything. Excited for the buff changes and stuff like that to the actual buffs themselves, like the way they drop and stuff. I was actually playing the new map on some of the computers at Harvard's Expo, which is neat. God, ugh. So little happening. I'm gonna have Anti for a little while. Obviously gonna go Toxic here. Thank you. Perfect. That was awesome. I saved my 2 for a little while there just because the actual protections that Hades gets, because he had applied his fear to me, I'm pretty sure, or his blight, and when that's applied to you and he ults, he gets additional protections to a certain extent, more than the actual ones he gets from just ulting. He gets like, I think, double or something along those lines. Yeah, and him having Thorns just made it so I was able to actually have a chance at out-trading him there, which was kind of my plan. I was like, my original plan though was have my 3 applied to him and then ult, and hopefully it would get the stun off and get some damage before he ulted. Honestly, I don't know if that would have worked though, if you think about it. Yeah, there's no way I secure this. Because if I would have waited longer, if he would have ulted with more or with less HP, he actually would have done a hell of a lot more damage. He would have done so much more damage because of his Bancrofts, if you think about it. So in all honesty, I don't even know if it would have been worth. It worked out though, so my plan worked, but that was more plan B. Okay, you know, fuck off, please. That was plan B. Like, plan A was to ult as he jumped, and then, like, apply the stun, get a bunch of extra damage off. But that didn't work out, very clearly. But plan B was to just out-trade him with his thorns and his ult, and then time the 2 and stuff, and that worked, so you know what? I will take it. Refik also comes into play pretty well there. Feels as if my auto attack cancels have fallen off recently, or throughout the past season. Probably because I'm a little less careless, or I'm a little more careless with them. Because they're not actually as important on certain, you know, more auto attack based gods. So I don't have to practice them as much. Like when I played Uller, I would just focus so hard on the cancels and stuff like that, and now, you know, I don't really have to as much, I'd say. So should we rush Akins? I think more defense would actually be a little better for me. Oh, there you go, Pestilence or Bulwark, one of the two. And also coming into to play with that would be whether you use normal casting and stuff, because before, every day, like I'm so used to normal casting that so I click and then I have to click again and then click, like where I have to press 1 and then click, so it'd be like auto 1 auto rather than just auto 1, which is way faster and more reliable, which is kind of obvious. So it'll help me learn. It'll be just easier. Like everyone I've talked to has agreed that it's just way easier to be using at least quick casting for most things, you know? Yeah, he's dead here. Oh, holy crap! I did not expect that one to do that much damage. Yeah, and basically, I pretty much just had the healing reduction of my ult, so he wasn't healing enough to keep up with my damage, and I also had the protections of my 3. I'm pretty sure my 3 was activated. All in all, I was pretty confident going into that fight. Nah, I really want this red, man. I don't need to pick it up though, it's fine. I'm cool with it. The Thorns pickup just absolutely destroyed him. I don't know if Pestilence is going to be more worth it than Bulwark if you think about it. Wow, you are persistent, huh? Very persistent. Wow, okay. They want the red and some XP, but didn't know how long it was there for. Because the amount of anti-heal that I'm going to get from Toxic Blade just makes it so... Bulwark is probably more worth it than a Pestilence here. Pestilence, though, it does give, I think, 95 compared to the 80 or something. A Bulwark is 60? 60, yeah. 80 to 60. It's an additional 20, which I don't think is like a huge... It's not a massive difference, but whatever. The fact that I have Shoguns, it's not as many protections as I'd have as, you know, a Bulwark and a Pestilence, for example. But all in all, I feel as if this build's more worth, you know? You know? Just my opinion. Could be wrong. Who knows? It's gonna be difficult for him to fight me now. Especially when I get Toxic Blade online, I can just kind of walk up to him. With all my protections, you know? Just do whatever. So we'll Toxic next, finish the build off with the Kins. I flick that shit. There's no tomorrow. Shit. I'm fine. Bulwark, hey, Bulwark came into play then. Like I said, without the wave, he can't really fight me. Okay, minion, thank you. You're the bastard, huh? Yeah, Osiris is pretty good. Specific matchups like this are pretty favorable for the warrior, or in most cases, auto attack based warriors kind of destroy Hades, in my opinion. Most of them, at least. Just because Hades mostly loses matchups to gods like that can easily poke him out and not have to sort of fight him in waves, per se, and can kind of bully him, which, you know, warriors are really good for that. But back in the Fatalis days, dude, Hades used to oh, he's blink. Oh. Hades would struggle in the Fatalis days. People just didn't understand how strong he was. Or he wasn't, rather. Or how strong ADCs were in comparison. Could go in Azir as well. He's not going any anti-heal. Be pretty good. Not as good as the Kins, I'd say, though. Me having anti-heal is also very good. Natural anti-heal. To the point where I don't even know if it's worth it for me to get a Toxic Blade. Nah, it definitely is. Pretty much every fight I have my ult up, but still. If I'm caught without my ult once, I could be in such a horrible spot. He's going into a poly, which makes a lot of sense. I respect it. I do the exact same thing. Kind of gives you that edge as to, you know, outplaying people, because it's another mechanic. Something else in the fight rather than just the same thing. Because Hades is kit. It's relatively simple. You should have ulted me there. That'd been really good. I don't know if I can fight him here, actually. Oh, Beta just jumped. There we go. Am I dead? Why didn't he jump on me, dude? He had me. Oh shit, wait a minute. That. Oh shit. That. I was like, wait a minute, that's why he jumped away. That should be a Phoenix, yeah. No? Maybe not. Good poly. No, I don't think so. I lied. Oh. He's got poly, but he's not using it. Okay, okay. We're very lackluster. No! You little shit! You can't do that, that's not fair. Damn it, dude. We're very lackluster on power here. But I kind of want lifesteal, you know? Shit. Maybe Shogun's isn't worth. I don't even know. Is Toxic Blade even worth it? It has to be, right? Beach Stick would also be so good here. Blink is just such a good item on Hades. It's another, like, sort of aspect thing, like I was talking about as to his kit. It kind of like... Oh, damn it, you little bastard. It's kind of like just an entirely other thing that adds to what he can do, pretty much, which is kind of like every relic, but in a sense. But Blink is just like a big thing for gods that don't have as much mobility and can only engage in certain situations and stuff like that. And on certain scenarios, like only having a minion wave, or you know, when he disengages and stuff like that. Hades is just really good with Blink because normally you're like poking them out and jumping away, just straight up jumping in. So, and if you keep your distance and get away and then re-engage, or like they dash away after you do your burst damage. That not affect him? Shouldn't do enough damage, no. What? Holy crap! They did. I had Azzy. I assumed I could out heal them. Holy crap! Jesus. Okay, first of all, noted. First thing. Next time I gotta ult a lot earlier in those fights. A lot earlier, so I can... I'm saving it for later on in the fight, which is kind of dumb of me, because, I don't know, I'm just thinking for some reason that maybe if I applied it later, as he's, running away, I can get the Fatalis effect, because I'm gonna have my ult, which, gives me that straight-up Fatalis effect, right? So I'm just using it, too late, because I'm thinking of that, which I shouldn't be, which is very dumb of me. Whoops. I should be using it earlier in the fight for the anti-heal. Another thing, Frostbound would be very good here. I'd love a Frostbound, My lack of power is honestly kind of screwing me here. No, I cannot fight him in waves. I really want a 500 potion. I'd like him to just clear that wave anyway. Yeah, a Frostbound could fit my build really well here. Who knows if Toxic is honestly even that worth. I'm getting him a 3 up in time. It's fine, Phoenix is up. As he do something, would ya? Can't group up on that wave. But I also can't keep up with the sustain. Holy, that poly shot. Nah, it's a dead Phoenix. It sucks. Ozzy's doing nothing for me here. Absolutely nothing. I thought since he didn't get anti-heal, maybe it would have been, a lot better for me. I could just, disengage from fights and sustain, but it's really doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to sell it. We'll go into a Frostbound, I think, is honestly the appropriate play here. And then, or... See, okay, I can do 2 things here. What I'm thinking... My plan, I could sell Toxic Blade, get a Kins, and sell Bulwark for a Pestilence. It's not going to be nearly as good, obviously, but it's still something, That combined with my ult is probably more than enough anti-heal, if anything. I think I'm just overhyping up anti-heal, Don't you fucking blink. God. Oof. Scary. I think I talked about how anti-heal isn't that huge of a deal earlier on, and I don't think I really... built accordingly. I kind of did, but just in the wrong sense. I should have, honestly just stuck with my Bulwark. Or, my Pestilence pick. Are you sure going for it, eh, bro?
Have slain an enemy.
Damn it. This isn't good. Oh no, I screwed up. Not having any healing is also going to be annoying for clearing waves and stuff. Very clearly have to fight him the next fight. That is a given. Yeah. We're just going to go Kins. Get some wards from me back. Fine. I'm just gonna sell Toxic Blade. Maybe afford a Kins. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. My Phoenix is coming up soon, but he has Blink. He can just Blink past me. It's game over. Yeah, and I can't catch up to him. It's GG. That sucks, man. I'm gonna have to fight him here. He just jumped. Let's go. Holy crap. Alright, I think balls to the wall just going in was the play there. Okay, that worked out so well for me, man. I'm so happy right now. Don't you dare die. I popped my 3 really late in that fight, which almost just annihilated me. Alright, man. Alrighty. So I caught him off guard really hard. Basically, reason being... I want to make sure I get this. The reason being I caught him off guard so hard was just because he didn't actually know that I had picked up Kins. So the damage just kind of caught him off. Kind of caught him off of a whim there. And he couldn't really prepare for it. So that's sick. That worked out so well. You know what? I have a better idea. I think this is the build. This is the build, boys. This is it. I think this is the perfect build. I had the idea, but I don't think it was, you know, building appropriately. I had the right idea in my head, but just forgot the blueprints, I suppose. Yeah, now I gotta just fight him. I just gotta go, 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 go. You know? All my 3. Oh my god. Okay, no. No way! This is frustrating. I don't know what to do! My Thorns isn't gonna really be enough to keep up with what he's doing. You know? Fuck me, dude! Come on! It's ridiculous. He's gonna blink past. Okay, cool. It's fine. Come on, man! I was 7-3! Come on! What the? No, you've got to be joking, dude. 7-3 and I still lost that game. If you guys enjoyed watching, please leave a like, leave the channel subscribe. Think I play better, build better. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.